What's going on, guys? Play Action here, back with you to bring you another video, and today we will be breaking down the top 5 future Hall of Famers in my opinion, that are age 25 or under. So let's jump right into it. And before we start, I just want to say a lot of thought goes into all these videos, so leave a like, please. Subscribe, please. You can always unsubscribe later. But just give me a chance. Just please subscribe. It really, really helps for my channel as a whole. And also, I wanted to say, you're not going to agree with all my picks, so leave your opinion in the comments below. So, now, coming in at number 5. And, it's not going to be all quarterbacks, guys. Coming in at number 5 is Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a sensational player. He is just an overall the best running back in the NFL. You can argue for Derrick Henry, or Ezekiel Elliott, or Saquon Barkley. But deep down inside, we all know it's Christian McCaffrey. He's been hurt all year, so we haven't seen him this year. But when he is on the field, he is nuts. He is just a nuts player. He's so good. He can catch the ball, he can run the ball, he can do front flips. We saw that against the Jaguars. So that's pretty cool. And, I can't do a front flip unless I'm on a trampoline. So, anyways, just McCaffrey is so good. He is so good. He's good at everything. He could transfer to wide receiver and just be a tank. And he is not the tallest, and he is still a tank. He is not Derrick Henry tank. He's his own tank. Coming in at number 4 is Minkah Fitzpatrick. And Minkah Fitzpatrick, I don't want to be here. I don't want this to be Minkah Fitzpatrick. I'm a hardcore Ravens fan. I hate the Steelers. But Minkah Fitzpatrick has been so good. He's just been so good. Minkah Fitzpatrick is just, you saw the Steelers defense was okay before, and then they traded for Minkah Fitzpatrick, and suddenly they are outlandishly good. And it's not just Minkah Fitzpatrick is a spectacular player, which he is. He's only 24, and, he's just a captain for the defense. He, motivates this team as a whole. You can tell just based on the motivation that the Steelers defense got when they got Minkah Fitzpatrick on their team. You could just tell that based on the team. Coming in at number 3, my favorite, Lamar Jackson. He is my favorite. I try to be unbiased in these, but he is my favorite. I want him to be higher. Going into this season, he would have been number 2. Now he's number 3. Because he has played poorer than last year, and another player that has bumped up to number 2 has played better than last year. Lamar Jackson, please get better at throwing the football. You can run. We all know you can run. You won MVP running the ball. Can you please work on throwing the ball? If you can be a great passer and a great runner, you would win MVP nearly every year. That's what Lamar Jackson, we really need him to learn to throw the ball better. And that is why he is number 3, not number 2 or number 1. Because those guys are overall better at what their position is meant to do. Lamar Jackson can run the ball, but he can't throw, really. And I know I'm being a critic here, and I don't want to. He's, my favorite player, and I don't want to be a critic, but that's just what he is. Coming in at number 2 is JaMarr Alexander. If you watch this channel often, especially if you watch that top 5 Game Disruptors video, which will be coming up here sometime in this video, in the form of an iCard, it is just, you know that I am in love with JaMarr Alexander. You watch his tape, he is so good. He just shuts down your number 1 weapon. He is unstoppable. He has great hands. He can make a ton of picks. He can force fumbles. And QBs just don't throw his direction. He is so good. Marlon Humphrey, I love him. He's a Raven. He's a really good corner. Probably top 5 in the NFL. If not top 3. He's not as good as JaMarr Alexander. Many people would say Gilmore's better. I guarantee 80-90% of people think that Stephon Gilmore's the best QB corner in the NFL. He's not. JaMarr Alexander is so good. Gilmore doesn't shut down players. He shuts down most of the time, but not all the time. JaMarr just shuts them all down. Like, QBs avoid JaMarr Alexander. They're like, oh, JaMarr Alexander's on the left side, let's throw to the right side. Like, they just avoid him. We all know number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Number 15, Kansas City Chiefs. As you can see on the picture, he is unbelievable. He just does, that's just what he does. Some random sidearm, cross the body, perfect dead eye. Like, bullet pass, throw out of sack, perfect 80-yard touchdown. I'm still not over what he did in his second year. Well, really, it was his first year because he was a backup his first year. But his second year in the NFL, I'm still not over that left-handed sidearm that was complete to Tyreek Hill. How? He was getting chased down by one of the best pass rushers, Von Miller. He is so good, Von Miller. And Mahomes is just like, nope, I'm better. And Mahomes goes out and throws this ridiculous left-handed sidearm to Tyreek Hill. Like, what the heck? Like, just watch some Patrick Mahomes film, and you will see this guy is the best in the league. He's the best in the world. He is outstanding. It is just so fun to watch his tape. It is so fun. Like, when you watch his tape, you see some throw out of sack, sidearm, over the shoulder, across his body, 30-yard dead-eye bullet pass touchdown. Like, that is perfect accuracy. It's unbelievable what this man does. It is just unbelievable. He is the best in the NFL. There is no question about it, and he is a future Hall of Famer. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I said at the beginning of the video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, leave a like, leave a comment what your top 5 would be in the comments below. Thank you guys so much. Goodbye.